Hello, hello, hello! It's Ash. I'm sorry about yesterday. I can blame my dad for once. Well, not just my dad. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, but someone decided to, allow me to get some hives. And they still itch like crazy, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday, so. Let's get started with some Final Fantasy, shall we? This is one of the highlights of my week. I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm enjoying showing you the story. I cannot wait to get to the new game. I absolutely can't. Yeah, I want to murder him. I'm not gonna lie. You're always cheeky. I'm used to that. There we go. Now I can see chat better. There we go. Oh, get a dokie. I do like that outfit though. That looks pretty. Oh, were you? What manga? A manga with a phoenix in it? That's okay. Ooh, I don't have Twitch up. You know, I really need a chat that shows me all 3 chats with actions in it so I can see everything, including actions. Instead of having to have like a million different windows open. Ah, it's one of those types. Arr! Arr! There we go. That I can do. That works. Okay. No, 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 no. Wrong character. Yes. Right character. You're cultured. Okay. I will let you say that. You are cultured. "16 players in queue." Alright. A date with destiny. Alright. Well, we're not ready for that yet. Yeah, I get any whisper from a random player and I look down and it has a link in it. It's getting a report. Now that I'm wearing my glasses, I can probably scale that. There are tells or whispers or however you want to call them, are basically private messages like you do in Discord. And they're either from friends or sometimes they're from bots wanting to sell you gil, or because gil is like your currency. It's not as bad in 14 as what it is in other MMOs. Um. Well, in Limsa, it could be either. Limsa. Well, Limsa, there's an ERP. So, yeah. I'll let you go from there. All right. Let us start afresh, shall we? ERP. Let's just say excited roleplay. Yes. It's consensual. Always consensual. Because there's this wonderful thing called the block button. Let's start afresh, shall we? Yeah, why not? Let's do auto advance. I know you can do that. You are welcome here, Ash. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right I tell you exactly what it is that you will be joining. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against a nation's deadliest enemies. We are the Maelstrom charged with meeting the threats posed by the Primals and the Garlean Empire, and solving the many problems caused by them. Every man, woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limsa Lominsa afloat, and on whatever heading the Chief Admiral sees fit to set. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you will be expected to take your turn at the oars. For the winds do not look favorable, lass, and the strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you at the top of ship and oar, let me put it another way. A Maelstrom soldier labors till her last breath, fights until the last drop of blood. We give all in our service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Firemist, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon Maelstrom's ranks. Is there aught you'd like to say? Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how crazy my legs feel after all this. I will follow the Admiral to the very bottom of the abyss. Oh, it feels like the chicken pox, not gonna lie. I've had that and shingles. And both of them are miserable. Shingles is worse, though. As would we all. A capable crew is one thing, but unswerving loyalty is a trait that cannot be trained or bought. Well said, lass. Ash, I hereby assign you to the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limsa Lominsa well, till sea swallows all. Can you hear me, Ash? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Fire Mist. I have no doubt that you are eager to make acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask you to pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, although you're a woman of the storm, you are no less a scion. Please return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here of whom I'd like you very much to meet. We shall be waiting. Well, hope you can get better. Me and Fighter need our gaming buddy. Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend having a word with Commander Riki. Might be worth your while. Quest accepted. You may now accept the quest, My Little Chocobo, Maelstrom, by speaking with, oh. This quest must be completed. Do 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 do. Okay, let's go ahead and get our chocobo. Oh, I'll get better. It is just aggravating. No lie. Chocobo whistle! Well, isn't it Private Fire Mist? I must say, details of your deeds have been an inspiration to the troops. Our duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across quite a few miles of countryside on naught but your own 2 feet. That's weird. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom deserves her own steed. Let us see about having one issued for you. All you need to do is obtain a Storm Chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to Fragelheim, and she will see you saddled up on one of our trusty birds. Let's go ahead and do this other quest. Would have you begin your training in earnest. Ah, just the woman I was hoping to see. Your exploits of late has been the talk of Limsa. Don't let this puff up your sails too much. But I've heard some of the higher-ups saying that the Maelstrom would be lost at sea without you. But I suspect you're not the type to rest on your laurels. Nay, the tempest raging in your eyes tells me you're looking for 2 new waters to navigate. Fortunately, we have just the place for people like you. Have you perchance heard of the Wolves' Den? It's a proving ground of sorts established by the Eorzean Alliance, a place where the most promising of Grand Company recruits are sent to hone their skills. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of La Noscea. The ferry at the Morrowby dry docks in the lower La Noscea will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkoya. Yeah. I've let him know that you'll be coming, so you can count on a warm welcome. This is what we'll be doing weekly. I hate it, but it's worth it. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Always. Sorry. I can't close my door otherwise. Hi, Dark Lord! How are you doing? Oh, I can't do that one yet. Roxy, come here. Settle your butt. Sit. Roxy. Roxy. Settle your butt. Settle your butt. I said settle. Oh, she barks. Where is... It may be my dad, picking up the lawnmower. Muttley, I swear I'm gonna murder you. Ah, there we go. Roxy! Settle, baby. Roxy, settle. Settle, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's probably Grandpa picking up the trailer. It's probably just Grandpa. Yeah. You told him all about it. You told him how mad you are at him. Yeah. You told him all about it. Hey, Birdie! No, I'm not giving her yum-yums. That would be... That would be counterproductive. That would be rewarding her for barking. I'm not doing that. Oh. More bee dry docks. Okay. Yeah, see, that's why I don't do that. I know better. Okie dokie. Okay, you're at Comic-Con? Oh my god, I am so jealous. Well, I appreciate it, Jean. Love you lots. We'll say hello to the wifey. Yep, well's done. That's what we're after. Yes, please do. I won't be doing this until we get our summoner crystal, but we will be doing this weekly. That is okay. I just would like to go to Comic-Con. There we go. I don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. Hmm? You say that Riki sent you? She said she was sending a new wolf to the den. Bah! More like the runt of the litter, if ye ask me. Ye barely have fangs for the honin. But I guess I'm feeling goddamn generous, so I'll throw ye a bone. Start yourself off with the crystalline conflict. Them training bouts are made special for feckless adventuring types who can't tell sound strategy from a horse's arse. I still reckon it won't be dawn before ye run home with your tail between your legs, crying for your mom, but ye can have a word with Lieutenant Gungay Zalungi if ye insist on giving it a go. Ye'll find him outside, assuming ye can work up the nerve. And stand up straight, maggot. This ain't no place for a weak of spine. Dismissed! No, Hop has been disabled. Okay, we will do that later once I get my summoner equipped. Oh, I need to get the issuance with the storm seals. Oops. I'm a dork. Come on, internet. We are all a little dorky. Da, da, da. There it is. Aft Castle. Oh, it's the wrong one I need. That's free company. Quartermaster. There we go. Oh, there it is. Storm Chocobo issuance. I couldn't find it! I found it! Alright, let's go do this. Alright, now. I'm always being dorky. I promise you that. Dear, 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 dear. I'm having to wear my glasses now. It is sad. I was trying to read my phone the other day, and I'm like, I can't read it. What the hell? I was so depressed. You want a bird issued, you say? Then I'll need to see your Storm Chocobo issuance. And over. I am old. Well, not quite. Yep, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits since the last few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Shit, I missed that. Okay. What do we want to name our Chocobo? Roxy? Oh, we are not naming the Chocobo Hop. Nippany? Not right now. But it will. I gotta get higher level. Then every mount can fly. Drumstick? Oh, we can call it Flightless Bird. Right now it's, Flightless Bird. I only usually, I don't usually fly with my chocobos. I usually have other mounts that I use when I get that high. I didn't say you did anything. We're trying to name my chocobo. Wart? Hmm. Oh. Stop it! Mm. I gotta keep my hands busy. Yes. How about hopping chicken nugget? I have to keep Discord closed. Well, I could do it on my phone. Where'd my phone go? I'd have to. You know what? Kadoki. Da, 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 da. Final Fantasy XIV. There we go. Well, the third name I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Work it is. We had 9 names. I rolled a 1d9. It was 8, which would be birdies, with work. He likes his name. Here's your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in a crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they do have their limits. Well, you put a name out. Yeah, I asked for a name. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo's rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship, which I will never use. Except right now. My little Chocobo. And I already have other mounts, so I will probably never use them. Do, 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 do. Yeah, actually using a mount isn't that bad. Okay. I'll probably never use my Chocobo. Okay, so where am I supposed to go? Oh, I know where we're supposed to go. That's for May. I didn't say. No, you can't talk. Oh. Oh, I haven't been there yet. Shit. And I haven't been there yet. Double shit. Fug, fug, and double fug. I haven't been here, though. No. We're gonna go If you could go 5 minutes without hitting something, believe it or not, using a mount for some reason is a lot easier. Alright, we want... What was it? The Gate of the Sultana? Like I was a driver in a bumper car? Yeah, I getcha. I'm glad I've never seen your real driving. Let me do one thing real quick. HUD layout. Party list, let's move that over a little bit. Come on. Alright. Hotbar 9. Hotbar 10. There we go. Oh, I did save it. There we go. So is mine, but, you know, people don't believe me. Alright, there we go. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Of course I wouldn't be going the right way. You might actually be surprised. Fighter does have a lead foot. Actually, not as much these days. But no, I'm the only one that's ever gotten a speeding ticket. Yes, really. I was knowingly going 20 over the speed limit. And I got away with it because I knew the speedometer was broken. And I knew how it worked. So that's how I got away with it. Is he only ticketed me for 10 over? I was too. But Fighter's always got out of his speeding tickets because he was in uniform. And I said, that's not fair. Uh-oh. Well, you ready for some fun? Oh, no, in his work uniform. I've only worked a job once that's required a uniform. And I think I lasted at that job a couple weeks. Oh, I was never that bad. I am so going to die. You are below the recommended level for this fight. Oh, I know I am. That is why I am mounted. Yeah, that's Fat Chocobo. That Chocobo is actually a summon in some Final Fantasies. forget how, if you got him as a pre-order bonus or a beta bonus or what. Roxy, come back here. Come back here, baby. Roxy. Roxy, come back here. Roxy, baby. Come back here, baby. That's a good girl. Roxy. Behave yourself. I know it's hard, but you can do it. So does Bart, doesn't he? In one of the... whichever one he's in. Isn't he 2? I love this one. He's another pre-order bonus. I don't remember what expansion, though. Oh. I am lagging. Oh, did I... Okay, give me a sec. Thank you. I didn't realize my Twitch had dropped behind my... Oh, and the posture check. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Then I gotta check my sound, but once I get to a safe spot. Let me get into Mordona. I gotta go through the castrum. Fuck. Alright, let me go get some water, and I'll be right back. I didn't realize. Okay, the Novice Network is. I didn't mean to join it, first of all. Armored! Sorry. Have you ever seen that meme, and I think I've done it before, where newbie's like, when do I stop forgetting to turn my mic on? And you see the experienced streamers pointing, and they're like, mouthing words. That's how I feel right now. The experienced streamers sitting there mouthing words. Because I was sitting there talking, and no one could hear me. I know. No, the Novice Network is exactly the way it sounds. It's for novices. And I am not a novice, and I cannot remember how to get rid of it. Yes, that I know. This is going to annoy me. I don't want to sit there with a million. Oh. There. Now, Novice Network is gone. At least I can't see it anyways. Too much a pain in the ass to reset it up in OBS. That's Crystal Tower. Okay. See, there was another way I could have done this, and it probably would have been quicker, but it wouldn't be quite so much fun. Is they've got a mode called New Game Plus. And I could have zipped through the story, but my avatar would have just literally been slashing through things. And I don't know. That just feels like I'm cheating at that point. And it's boring! At least to me it is. There we go. There we go! So yes, there is an easier way to do it. I just choose not to. No, I'm actually hearing some lag on my side. Damn it. I really don't want to have to fight these things, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Balloon bombs! Ball gourd float. God, I'll be glad when I get all these attuned. Yeah, there's like a 3-second delay there. Hang on just a sec. Oh, the aetherite? No, it's not worth any money. That didn't work. There we go. Sorry about that. Ah, I can hear it right. You need your leg to be warm? I keep debating if I want to turn the AC on, and you're sitting there complaining you're chilly. Although it is still wintertime for you, so that explains a lot. Where? Keep going south. Sorry guys, I want to get this quest because it'll be useful for a little while anyways. Alrighty, let's see. I think, if I remember correctly, we are making our chocobo where we can fight with us. I think. I could be wrong, don't hold your breath, but that's what I believe. Oh. Okay. Spend a lot of time here. We're almost there! Woo! Yeah, I know, I'm not on a chocobo. Is it just a riding mount? We will be spending a lot of time at first with a chocobo. Don't worry. This is just my riding mount. No. I do not want to go through there. Oh, we do not want to fight that. There's a couple of them. Oh, run, run, run. This is where the White Mage quest starts. I know, because I did it. Alright. The scent appears to have caught scent of something. The unmistakable scent of chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? I have several trusty steeds. Aye, I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle-trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Luquilot over at Bent Branch Meadows. We were just there! The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning out fine feathered friends. He should be able to help you gain greater affinity with your bird. Alright, we are going to grab this, because we will be here, probably. At least I've got the teleport to Bent Branch now. No! There he is. Greetings, adventurer. Is there something you need? You wish to have your chocobo trained in combat? This is no small request you make. Riding your bird is one thing. Asking it to take hurts in your name is quite another. I will train your chocobo, but on the promise that you will never unduly expose it to danger. Do I have your word? Very well. To begin, we will need a bunch of Geishel greens. You have my lead to pick one from the fields yonder. Return here when you have it. Up. Let's grab a Geishel green. And we will be using a lot of them. Have you acquired the greens? Yes. Superb. Then we shall get straight to it. Doubtless you already know, but chocobos are highly fond of Geishel greens. They love their leafy vegetables so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Thus, by feeding your bird the greens, you can prevail upon it to fight beside you, and then, once called, it will be up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. You will find that your chocobo innately responds to a number of general commands. Give your bird an order and it will act accordingly, and to the best of its ability. This simple yet effective methodology was developed by the Four Temps family, one of the foremost houses in Ishgard. And that concludes your lesson. Of course, it is not enough to merely hear about a practice. One must venture forth and attempt it yourself. Summon your chocobo with a bunch of Geishel greens and together make your way to Sorrel Haven. The bruises that prowled the area ought to be a suitable challenge for you and your companion. Put down 3 of them and return here. And lastly, by way of advice, I recommend you keep an ample supply of Geishel greens on your person at all times. Our resident vendor will provide you with as much as you can carry. Where is our civil person? Shit. I don't want the breeder. Is it maybe the breeder? Let's find out. Nope. I didn't think so, but... Ah. No? Says that's the trader, but I can't seem to trade. Gotta be another trader around here. There's a merchant. Let's see if they sell Geisel grains. Geisel grains. There we go. $30. That'll hold us for a good long time. Alrighty. Now, let's... Wrong. Now, whereas you can't take it off your writing, you can unequip your chocobo. It is all decor. Now, you can't change the tack on your chocobo until you get to feisty little chocobo. Petrification, frick. Bosom buddies! Oh, I'm not the only one doing this quest. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay. Marbros! I miss the old summoner with all their DOTs. No lie. See, but now I got my chocobo, and you know what's really cool? I can just go right-click, mount. I'm making sure they were okay before. Do, 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 do. Vent branch. So you have successfully negotiated your first few battles with your Chocobo? Well done. Tell me, how did it feel? Was it not supremely reassuring fighting with your feathered companion? Your Chocobo can make up for your shortcomings, or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you might complement each other. Through some experimentation, you will come to find the approach that serves you best. Except Tank. Tank sucks. Ah, before I forget, one last parting gift. A saddlebag for your Chocobo. Carrying Geishel Greens can be quite cumbersome after all, and there should be sufficient room for your personal belongings should the need arise. I pray that serves you well on your travels. What is this for? Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna do it right now. Besides, it's level 30. And not level 30 yet, I don't think. Oh, I am. I'm 32. Oops! Right? I happen to agree. To be 32 again. Welcome back. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment office called me to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palatable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us. Now, when we last spoke, I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you already have met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Thanks again for getting out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm God's man. Spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of the Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given the chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of this realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Dun, da, 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 da. Self-management.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Amen. I hate Garuda.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible.
They're
Words
fun.
and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
I love Papalimo. Alrighty. Back to Gridania. Leave the solar, yes. On my main, I happen to be a adder's nest. Twin adders. I figured I'd do something different. Teleport. New Gridania. Might as well. Oh, I like that! I like that umbrella! Where's that from? Oh, when she's away. Is that from the tombstones? I like that umbrella. You get that. I have to know. Cause that is absolutely cute. Please tell me I don't have to buy it. Cause that is absolutely adorable. We know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the scions once more if we are to... Ah, beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think out loud. But tell me, what brings you to the adder's nest? Hi, Feely! How are you? Keep my hands away from my feet! Alright, 'tis a terrible habit of mine to think out loud. But tell me, what brings you here to the adder's nest? Complete. Very good, huh? That's awesome. Yeah, I know. What is all this stuff I don't recognize? I'm gonna have to go searching for accessories. Oh no, that's a weapon. That's Mandervillus wings. That's... Oh my god. Okay. I have got to do the sage weapon for that. That's not hard to do either. Okay. Alright. Hail, adventurer, I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? No. Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, which 'tis precisely reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, the beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of a primal should disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound in Gridania, but to listen to only one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. This is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas. En route to Little Solace, you will come across the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. We come in peace. Alright. Where do we need to go? Old Gridania. Ah! We need to go to the Centaur's Eye. Okay. Okie dokie. I, the ferry docked at the base of this hill, will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorn hut without much trouble. Very skipper. Sweet Bloom Pier. I happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. Yep. You can also get to the Lavender Beds. But we're not going to be purchasing housing. Because let me tell you, that crap's expensive. Alright. Because I don't know we're going to be doing any fighting anytime soon, and I don't want to waste the Geishel greens, we are going to use our horsey. It's not that Geishel greens are expensive, it's just... I'm stingy. Yes. Yeah, you're no angel and I'm not an angel. I'm just stingy. Nope. Not an angel. Ah, Ameline. Indeed, I am Ameline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you'll do well to speak to the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Yeah, you're not shocked. Come to learn a thing about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, and they're particular folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, let me just tell you. They're... beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before. You might have more luck with them. The Sylphs? Intervenerate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims that they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. shit. I've got my summoning. I've got my summoner quest I gotta do. Damn it, damn it, damn it! But that does mean I have better than a carbuncle. Which is good. Miri has knowledge of an intriguing opportunity. Ash, have you any interest in history? If so, I would share with you an opportunity to study the ways of the ancients. A curiosity refined and well-read marauder visited the guild the other day in the hopes he might meet an arcanist of exceptional skill. He claims that the assistance of one such individual would be invaluable for the success of the archaeological research. I say claims because despite his eloquence, the thought of a marauder with academic ambitions still strikes me as odd. You are, of course, free to formulate your own opinions. His name is Alka Zolka, and he can be found at the Marauders Guild should curiosity overwhelm you. Acting Guildmaster Thoroughbrun has news of a task which might interest you. Oh, that one is the... Shit. Greetings, Ash. It is well you have come, for we have an intriguing matter to discuss. I'm going to cancel the other one because that was a scholar. I only want the summoner. A request has come to our guild from the Sons of St. Connach, an organization of the finest minds of Eorzea, and they have asked for you by name. It appears that the Sons are currently conducting would benefit from the assistance of an arcanist, specifically one who has had the tempering experience of defeating the primal Ifrit. Though I must admit to some curiosity as how the scholars knew the extent of your heroic exploits, I suppose the source of their knowledge is of little relevance. If you would answer this request, then you will find your contact, a researcher by the name of Ymitra at Apaku Falls in the nation of Gridania. Okay, actually what we're going to do, it just... keep it up. That is going to sit up there and it's going to annoy the piss out of me. That's one reason I hate doing Summoner, because you always have Scholar quests at the same time. I keep forgetting. What am I looking for? Travel, that's what I'm looking for. Hey, that's your own problem. Don't blame me. You said you've been waiting to shame. Ah.
Shame.
Shame. Shame. That's me. Yep, that's it. I deserve it. You're Ash, I presume. Well met, and thank you for coming. My name, as you have obviously surmised, is Yamirta. I am a member of the Son of Saint Kolnak. Ours is a Charlian order that seeks the lost knowledge of the Alleghanian Empire. And in that regard, we have recently made a singularity importance discovery at our dig site in Mordona. We have salvaged from the ruins a set of ancient texts describing the existence of a sect of Alleghanian mages known as summoners. These are archaic practitioners said they have the ability to siphon essences of the primals that manifest the stolen energy as biddable ally known as Iggy. Should we succeed in resurrecting such arts, then we might as well hold in our hands the power to bring this age of conflict to an end. There is, however, as there always must be, one monumental obstacle to realizing this reality. In order to manifest these obedient incarnations of the beastman savage deities, one must first defeat a primal and capture its etheric essence. Thus, only one can boast such a daunting achievement under her belt, may even begin on becoming a summoner. Do you understand now why I called upon you? If you wish to contribute to my research, then come to me in the west of Birgot Strike in southern Thanalan. There we shall conduct a ritual of summoning, the austerities of flame. Okie dokie! Of course, I've never been to Little Alamigo. No. Arion. I hate getting out of this place. Nope, nope. I guess we could go out this way. No, we can't. We can come around this way, though. No, we can't. I miss not flying! I'm not lying! I forgot what it takes to fly in the first. Little amigo. Well, I'm taking the long way around. I didn't realize. Too late now. Mapping the realm. Whee! Let's go to little Alamigo. And we will be here a lot. And that is not. Sarcasm. Okay, dokie. Since now we've done that. I didn't say to do that. And yes, there is a unicorn mount, but I personally don't care for it, A. And B, I don't feel like leveling up Conjurer to level 30. Again. But if you want to see it, I can get on my main and show it to you. I don't like the hair, the mane, but that's just me. I'm weird like that. Oh, I thought you could go in that way. Aw, crap. Greetings to you once more. I had a feeling this unique opportunity would be nigh impossible for you to ignore. Let us proceed directly to the ritual, shall we? According to the records we discovered, summoners of old would perform these rites in a land in which the naturally dominant element matched the aspect of the avatar they wish to call forth. Only in such a place might one sufficiently shift one's etheric balance in the desired direction. The element of fire is especially strong here in the Sagoli Desert. I can think of no land more fitting in which to summon an incarnation of the Lord of the Inferno. Before we begin, I must insist that you accept this gem. It may appear of little worth, but within its faceted depths dwell the memories of the long-deceased summoners. Now you must focus. Visualize the aether flowing through you, a vibrant current of energy transforming into living fire. Hold this image in your mind, and the raging heat of your life force shall spawn an eggy wreathed in flames. Be aware, however, that this nascent entity will appear before you unbound and hostile. It is your charge to overpower the avatar and establish yourself as its master. The path of the summoner is not, if not fraught with peril. Well, I'm 32, so shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it will. This is gonna suck. That is a soul stone. Let me summon my useless. Come back. Since when do they have sprites? I do not remember this. Yeah, I'm well aware of the Crimson Nails, dear. I fought Ifrit before. Damn it. Got him! Yay! Ifrit Iggy is on my side now. Most impressive, Ash. The Fireborn Iggy has submitted to your will. You have mastered the austerities of flame, and that is no small feat. Pray let us return to Apaku Falls that we might further discuss your achievement. Whee! Oh. Break it down 4. No fighter always asks me, why don't you play the bard? I don't know. Because summoner I know is fun. It's truly a momentous occasion. You have rescued the lost art of summoning from the grasping mire of forgotten history. But you must know more the avatar of which you have bound. In the ancient tongue of the Alleghenian Empire, it would be known as Ifrit Igi, where Igi translates to approximately to pure or the essence of. In short, you have tamed a willful manifestation of Ifrit's raging fires. As you might expect from an entity born of the Lord of Inferno. This avatar and its capacity for destruction should serve you well in your battles to come. With such an ally at your command, it is not too soon to take upon yourself the title of Summoner. You have proven yourself more worthy than the soul crystal you now possess. Yet be that as it may, the road before you is long and arduous. If you would triumph in this age of conflict, you must needs master more than just the Ige of fire. I suggest you next fix your gaze upon claving a servant and of yielding stone. This will, of course, necessitate you joining an expedition to defeat the primal known as Titan. This beloved divinity of the kobolds possesses the greatest threat to Limsa Lominsa, and it is there that you shall find allies in your cause. The risks are great, but so too are the rewards. Topple the Lord of Crags, and you may progress to the next stage of our historic research. Fair fortune to you. Armory unlocked. Summoner unlocked. You unlocked a new job. You can change this job anytime by equipping the soul crystal received from this quest. When changing job, gear sets will allow you to register and save your equipment. You may then use them to switch between jobs instantly without the need to manually equip weapons or equipment. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper position of the character window. 35. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. I was wondering why I never got that. I'm an idiot. I have been doing things wrong this whole freaking time. You guys, I am such a moron. I'm gonna have to look to see how I leave it, because... Okay. Now let's go back. Yeah, well, what can I tell you? Oh, fudge. Wrong place. Hawthorne Hunt. I did. I totally forgot what I was doing. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach. But don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. The sylphs? Yes, father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You'd do best not to underestimate them on their account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up on a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Oh, of course, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just might help win the favor of our forest friends. Bum 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 ba ba. Still here, huh? Ah, great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who shows up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along drat. What was it again? And my white Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. That's it. Control 8. That's how summoners work. Although it helps when you're fighting more powerful mobs, but that, now that I know, now that I remember. Well, that didn't grant me my Eggy, though. Wait, did I not equip it? I did not. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot you have to assign the stone for the first time. Peace offering for the sylphs. If for any do not, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the combe in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Yeah, I know how the chance goes. Dim shine and precious. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Sorry about that. I was curious about something. Yeah, no. Amber syrup. Jump. And Ochu. There we go. One old game wouldn't let me dig up people in the character's hometown. Oh, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milk root. But of course. Those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do with a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. I should. That'd be a good Halloween game. When is Halloween this year? Let's see, when is Halloween? Damn it. Put Halloween in Google. I just want to know what the date is, what day it's on. Yes. I know it's on October 31st. Thursday. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Any road, a gift of milk rope will have the sylphs calling you a friend and sister the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk group well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of Morbold that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'll regale me with your adventuring tales. He's such a sweet guy. Ah, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Almain here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the sylphs. Yeah, me too. How about that? It's good to see your knowledge of sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kamuxo. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many occasions and has a close ear to his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder seed seer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy. That would be you, and reinstates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Oh, let's talk to the Choco Keep. Do 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 dum bum ba. Well, we were told okay, we do have to speak to her first. Walking is not familiar to this one. One does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Okay, so you had to talk to her first. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking ones should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we came to pay our respects to your elder and learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridania and voice with open wings. The letter carried by Ash there is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking One's waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whenever did we deserve such a rude welcome? Was Ash's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Let's see. We have weak silencing potion, paralyzing, or sleep. We'll do silence. Say, Ash, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you hardly greeted any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with a delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow! Ow! There go the bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Ooh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Walking One would be friend to these ones? This one is overjoyed. But this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. I.e., that's the Weaver quest. Ah, Walking Friend is a friend of these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of the forest city. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Ash, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all those of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure! Ash, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero or a knight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so have been having driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the Sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with the hearer Emilia of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy of the Sylphs' troubles. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The Sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not at least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from mounds around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgarlands and Null Gnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each would serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and by what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the D's, seek out Kolmuxo. He is slow to warn to outsiders, but with your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Do. There's 1 brownie brush. Two brownie brush. Three brownie brush. And now the net. Okay, I did actually see Topaz Ruin. Okay, I actually missed that before. That's cool. I missed that before. I haven't been doing anything wrong. Dancing one is still here? Dancing one can dance all night. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Handover. Dancing one brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy one. Dancing one is kind. Too kind. Many dancing ones comes to this one abode, but few are friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. This one asks dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful. Always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel came to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from the Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in hut house and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one. Oh. Shh. Shush. Shush, this one says. The walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Oh, I didn't realize they were still in Little Solus. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Ow! Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Fearsome tights clad in head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Do. There she is. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel ones come from the Empire, carry boxes and go walking deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark. Right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones. Yes? Of course. Let's see, where... Oh, not too far. Of course. Six. Get out of that. Booyah! I love being a summoner! Ugh. And if you don't know what that's from, you need to play Final Fantasy X. Or at least watch Birdie's Final Fantasy X. Which I have to know. Whoever's watching him play Final Fantasy X, is he pronouncing... How is he pronouncing Titus's name? Is he pronouncing it Titus or Titus? Dancing one is back. This one breathes sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing one found something? Dancing one found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from homes of these ones. How do steel ones know where to find them? Oh yeah? For 4? That's a lot. Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Scooping one, selling secrets to steal walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but dancing one has helped this one much today. Dancing one must promise to always be friend to these ones. I've only played the newer ones, starting from 7. So, I haven't played 6 and below. None of the Final Fantasies except, 14, which does give which you can purchase items. I think you can in 11 too. But the items you can get here don't increase. Kamuxo is pining for a wayward friend. Helpful one arrives at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solus alone. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Hey, Claxio. What? Walking one wants this one to return to Little Solus? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than those that summon the primal one. No wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this is a lively place to build a home. But then Meddling One arrives. Forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Alpha One must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. Alpha One should search the spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Claxio. But hurry. Hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. Yeah, I've stopped spending money except for cosmetics in games. I get frustrated. The Bramble Patch. Oh my god, I did not realize. Why did he aggro me? He should not have been. He was not an aggroed creature. Why did he aggro me? I have no idea. Claxio! Well, I think I remember having trouble with this one, because when I did this the first time, I was still a conjurer. And let me tell you, conjurers are tough. That's possible. Oh, I'll be level 26. Oh. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Kamuxio that this one will never go back. Never! Touched ones! Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Ash. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Romeo. Akin to Amjas tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. They ran away! This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of his wits? Cusio and Meddling One as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Cuxmio, forgive this one. One did not mean to run away from Little Solus. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solus were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like Touch ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Cuxmio and the friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Bum bum ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. At least I finally got Tom Petty out of my head. I love his music, but it can get tiring hearing the same song over and over in your brain. Oh, that doesn't bug me. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. But Helpful One is the kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is... Yeah, I know exactly. Ooh, mount speed and central shroud is increased. Ooh, look at that. Middle Lanosea, lower Lanosea, central shroud, east shroud, western Thanolin, central Thanolin. That's awesome. It didn't do that before. Because he's a fuddy-duddy. That's why. This one must ask one's forgiveness. This one made a promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into the forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of the Walking One named Buscarian. Buscarian may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscarian, but Walking Ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscarian for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Spirited Away. Now, in case you haven't noticed, a lot of titles are play on words. Like Spirited Away is definitely intentional. There is a George R.R. Martin reference in here. There are many references to all different types of media. So yeah. Ugh. I don't feel like teleporting. No, not really. Just being lazy. No, I've been sleeping too much. Too much Benadryl. Oh, I am. No worries about that. I'm taking the minimum dose as far apart as possible. Which may be why the highs haven't gone away yet. Time is it? 34. The different city-states have different different things that players do. Usually Gridania, around the Aetheryte, people play music. In Limsa, that's where all the ERP players are. And I don't know what Ulda is. Ulda's Ulda. Infinite isn't our intrepid ambassador. How fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? The Elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest eyes servants will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Giamolka at the Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the wood whalers are needed at the search effort. I want to retire. Dream fitting. Candy shot. Oh my god, that is absolutely hysterical. Here, this one's right up your alley. Actually, no. This one's probably more right up your alley. Moogle attire. Oh, I like that. I do not remember that one. I don't recognize that one. Huh, I can't find. Huh, I was hoping. I was hoping. Hey. Only 'cause I haven't found good pants. Reminds me of, let's see, did we get anything new? You are bad. What do you think? Okay. Just something different. Where was once stood a disheveled shell of a woman, there now shows a beauty. I just had to change it up. I do that. And I think I'm going to call it here. I'm sorry we did a lot of running around. And we were doing all sorts of side quests, not much of the main quest. Bring my regular keyboard down so I can... Oh, I did turn that off. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I think we're going to go with Auto Whale because she's doing a new outfit debut. And she's doing Cult of the Lamb. Nice holiday. Nice Halloween. Right? Right, let's go. Have fun, enjoy, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.